craziest thing that's ever happened. This dude's sitting in my chair and I see him flicking the cape. And I'm like, okay, this guy's what we call a hair popper. He just pops the hair off the cape as it falls down. All of a sudden it starts going a little bit faster and a little bit faster. So I rip the cape off him and there he is with his cock in his hand. And I tell him to get out and he's like, what about my haircut? And I was like, I don't give a fuck about your haircut. Get the hell out of my chair. You know, and so he walked out with half a haircut and his cock in his hand.
Oh my God.
Video portraits of American trendsetters. 10 cities across the country, 5 episodes in each city. This week in San Francisco, we're learning about the finer points of male grooming with Shorty Maniace.
Did you get that? You know, a fun thing about barbering, it's a little bit like acting. You know, sometimes you have to be a jock. Sometimes you have to be a little more effeminate. Sometimes you have to be a little more political, a jokester, just quiet sometimes. But you also have got to be comfortable with yourself because you're right up in their grill. You're in their personal space, and when you're in somebody's personal space, they can tell when you're not secure with yourself or have confidence in what you're doing, and that's going to then make the result is going to be they're not going to be happy with their haircut. Wouldn't you say, Graham?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Want to go shorter up there? Cool. Hey, what's up, man? Mr. Care, this Shorty may help you.
I mean, it's one of those things that men need to have. They need to have like their own personal barber. It's like a dying craft, you know?
I started consulting in New York and helping people create male programs for their salons.
What made you move out here to San Francisco?
I was getting a little worn out on New York. Started believing all the hype that was being thrown at me, and I started to get that big head about me, and it wasn't who I was. It was taken away from the passion of my career. But 3.5, and so what I'm gonna suggest for you, because you got a longer head, and that's what I love about this shop, is we're just ourselves, man. I've got just my own love for straight razors and razor blades, and my love for pinup girls and things like that. You know what I'm saying? You come in, you're at a barbershop, we love what we do, we all get along. Bam, what else do you need?
So do you shave yourself with a straight razor?
I do.
Yeah, you do?
It just gives you a second to just chill out, because you're being bombarded by shit today, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it just gives you a second to like push all that shit aside, and you have to pay attention to your face or else you're gonna fillet your cheek, you know what I'm saying? So, I remember the first time I cut my own hair, I took my mom's clippers and I shaved a stripe right down the middle of my hair, right? A reverse mohawk, and my mom was so upset by it, and she knew I was best friends with Garrett. He was a black kid, big old afro. So she went and bought a big old afro wig and made me wear that to school until my hair grew back out.
Sounds like your mom must be pretty cool, man.
My mom is totally cool. She is the reason why I am who I am today. Her and my stepfather.
Could we ask about your father?
I don't know who my real father is. He was a drummer in a band, is all I know.
How should I get my hair cut?
I like the way your hair is right now. I think it's totally cool. I've just cleaned up any shards of hair sticking out anywhere. You got a heavy beard, man. So that's gonna be a fun one to do. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just pick it out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run the scissors over, almost like doing topiary, right?
Okay.
All right.
I have to try really hard not to fall asleep when I get a haircut.
Well, that's one of our biggest compliments, is somebody who can fall asleep under the blade or while getting a haircut. That means they're really comfortable with what we're doing. How's that feel?
It feels awesome.
All right, cool. So cool that dudes like just let another dude put a knife up to their face and they're trusting that, you know? It's pretty neat, man. I haven't reinvented the wheel, you know? I've the small contingency of male hairdressers that have gone to barbering have cleaned up the trend and given it traction again, but I don't think that the trend has really affected me too much in my decisions of what I do as a barber.
If only I could shave myself that well. I think that's impossible. A wonderful experience.
I just love what I do. I have passion in what I do.
Next time on American Hipster Presents, we're in the Mission, hanging out with yours truly crew, watching them shoot the Walkman.
Just had a wonderful day shooting with Shorty Maniace at Mystic Hair. Got my face shaved, got a haircut. Haven't done that in about 15 years. It's been wonderful, y'all. See ya during the next episode. I'm gonna go get something to drink, a little refreshment. Bye.